Hello, and welcome back to Belmont Bunch. The New York Islanders pull one out in overtime over the New York Rangers, and both teams in the standings, something to come away with tonight. Both teams, well, one team holding position, the other one gaining a little bit. So let's talk about the game. The Islanders came out and played a really good first period, a little bit of a lull in the middle of it. They get a quick goal from Palmieri on a early power play, and it was one of those, they just put the puck on net, created a rebound, and Palmieri was able to just, chip it past the goalie. 1-0. I think Bailey and Nelson got assists on that one, and good start. Also, to get a power play goal, power play's been struggling mightily, and to get it from the guy that you traded for just a few days ago, obviously really big. Palmieri had a much better game tonight. Some line changes were made. Wahlstrom was in, Leo was out, and really didn't miss anything from Leo. I think Zajac, he would have his moment later in the game, but didn't notice a ton of Zajac, but still, sometimes it's better for me not to notice the guy than to notice some of the stuff that Leo does, even though he had been playing okay. But getting Wahlstrom back in was big, although Wahlstrom, I think that nervous energy of not having played in a little bit got to him a little bit. He had a penalty in the first period. He also had a couple of plays where he could have just gotten it deep and kind of lost the puck in the O-zone. So not a banner night from him. Just hope it wasn't enough to push him out of the lineup. But rest of the period, so there was a power play for the Rangers that gave the Rangers a bit of momentum. But the Isles would weather that storm and create a last-minute chance, a great line rush from a makeshift line where it was just in between shifts. And Barzal comes into the zone, good drop pass to Eberle. Eberle, great seam pass, and just an absolute rocket from J.G. Pageau. And it's 2-0, and you're kind of feeling like, this is kind of the response you expect out of a Trotz team, just having lost a rivalry game the other day where they didn't really play too well. But second periods continue to bedevil the Isles, because Lubomir Hayek gets one that it looks like it had deflected, and I thought that it was credited to Lafreniere at first. Looks like they went back to Hayek. By the time this video is published, maybe they'll have switched it again. But this is one that it looks like it hit something in front, so I'm not really going to get on Sorokin for that one. And the Isles just getting pinned in their own zone throughout the second period and into the third. But still in the second, Brendan Smith gets one as well, so not really two guys want to give up goals to. Just fell for him in the middle of the slot, and the Islanders are slow. Again, kind of like in the last Ranger game, to react to loose pucks in the slot area. So 2-2 after 2. And the Isles didn't play a good second period at all. Into the third, it continued. The second period, malaise of not skating, not getting to loose pucks, not forechecking, and allowing the Rangers' speed on the forecheck to kind of dictate the Isles just icing the puck a lot. And they really shouldn't have won this game, the Islanders. They didn't skate hard enough for 2 of the periods. And they get pretty fortunate to win this game, honestly. Sorokin did well in the third. He had a couple of decent saves. Nothing gigantic, but just the Rangers felt like they were skating a lot better. The Islanders get a very late chance where Palmieri on a line rush gets it towards the net, and Pageau almost capitalizes. It should be said that Shesterkin, in the first matchup of Shesterkin-Sorokin, both showed very well, and Shesterkin probably had to make some better saves early on, or else it could have been out of hand early on. So we go to OT after that late Islander chance, and the Isles reverse it a little bit because they're the ones that create a forecheck, that creates a chance, that creates a goal. And this is, the Rangers have it in their own zone, have all the time in the world, and kind of play around with it. Zajac gets in on the forecheck. Barzal is able to strip the puck, throw it cross ice, and Ryan Pulock finally gets a goal, and it's a game winner. It's perfect. You couldn't have written it better. And the Isles steal one. Even though, the special teams battle they win, and they win the faceoff battle very easily. So Zajac coming in is looking good for faceoffs. Still, there's definitely a lot of room for an improvement for the Isles. Got to skate better. Got to get pucks in deep without icing it every 2 seconds. I feel like a lot of their issues tonight came from bad icings. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. And in terms of context, like I said earlier, the Rangers, who I admittedly, I thought they were done from playoff contention. But no, they've done well enough, and Boston has kind of fallen off due to injury. The Rangers are in it, and so this isn't a total loss for the Rangers. It's probably a game they should have won, but at the same time, they gain a point on Philly, who lost to Buffalo, and they gain a point on Boston, who just got annihilated by Washington. And for the Islanders, they keep pace with Washington. They're still 2 points back, but it could have been worse. And they stay ahead of Pittsburgh, who also won tonight. So both teams with something to show for it, like I said. For the Rangers and the Isles, they still have 4 more games against each other, I believe. Or is it 5? No, it's 4. I think. Might be 3. I've lost count, obviously. But anyway, that's the video. Like and subscribe below. Let me know what you think. And we will see you not until Thursday. Although I might have a Yankee video coming up because they have not been very fun, even though they won today. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you next time on Belmont Bunch. Bye!